want to utilize our time wisely. So we're just going to take a few minutes to just do a quick training on actually asking when you book. Sonia, Ginger, not to call you out, you're our newer gals here, so that's why I'm still going to go over this, and it's kind of newer style of asking for y'all too. So if you have your old standby that works, fine, but this is just an easy formula. And so it's with the 4 quadrants of asking. I know you've heard this. So the fact, feeling, belief, and ask. And what I like about the 4 quadrants is that if you are nervous about asking someone, you can stop for a minute before and you can come up with a fact, a feeling, a belief, and an ask. And I'll give you an example. Now, if you get to the point where you can just do it off the cuff, great. But for when we're starting brand new, or like I said, when it is that person that you're just like, oh, I so want to ask them, but I just choke up every time I think about it. Just write out your fact, feeling, belief, and ask. So I like the one Jeanette did on the region call if you were new, but if you're not brand new, you could certainly throw in a fact that was kind of like you were brand new. So her fact was, I've just started my Arbonne business. You know, and oh, the first rule is always ask permission for someone's time to chat when you call them. So, you know, hey Jen, it's Connolly, do you have, or you know, she'll know, hey, it's Connolly, do you have a second? And she may say, most people will be like, yeah, I'm at work, I got 1 second. You know, they'll kind of give you that. Like, don't let that throw you. I say that to people too, because it's the truth. And I don't mean it ugly to them. You know, I'm not being rude. I'm just letting them know I do have a second, but not all day. Okay, so fact. I've just started my Arbonne business. Or fact, or maybe a Jamie Stafford fact. You know what? I've just gotten on my summer break. Just gotten on my summer break. Just something that's kind of shifted for you to draw attention to why you would now be reaching out, especially if it's someone you've reached out to before, maybe 6 months ago. Feeling, I'm super excited to get my business moving and to share products. Or feeling, say it's someone you met at a party. Fact is, I know when we were at the party, you love the nutritional products. Feeling, I'm really excited to share our rewards with you because I think they'll help you get them at a discount. Then belief. So I'm going to go back to the beginning one. Fact, I've just started my Arbonne business. Feeling, I'm so excited to share the products with others. Belief, I truly believe you're going to love the products and you would enjoy a girls' night out or girls' night in. So I'm going to win. And then the last one is your ask. And then this is what you want to think of to how you tailor it. So you noticed on the region call, Jeanette personally was running a special. That depends on where you are, how badly you want to book, and what your budget is on there. But no matter what, you can say on your ask, if I were able to offer you $175 in product, would you be open to just getting a few gals together this month? If I would you? Which you know we use all the time, so you're just training yourself to keep using it. Yeah, exactly.
What'd you say, Jamie?
So it's like muscle memory for your brain. If
Yeah.
I would you?
Yeah. And I like to make parties. I don't even often use the word party. I just like to keep it so simple. So in that, if I showed you how to earn some great host rewards, would you be open to hosting? And you know what? We're just going to make it super simple. It just can be a few girls around a bottle of wine. Just want to share some product. So don't be afraid to throw in that little simple factor, because when I hosted a party for someone and she told me I needed to have at least 10 people there, I personally freaked out and I didn't want to host anymore. So I love that about Arbonne. Also, a little encouragement. Summer does not mean people don't want to host parties. So some hesitations you might hear or already be hearing. Well, you know what, I would, but we're going on vacation in a week, and then we got another vacation in August, and blah, blah. Just be like, no worries, we're all going on vacations too, but what if we just found one date that worked for us, and just, I know your friends are looking to get away from probably the summer craze. Just enjoy a night for them. And if they absolutely are fully booked for the summer, then say, well, you want to just go ahead and look. I mean, when will you be back? We just go ahead and pencil something in when you'll be back. Another thing you might hear is regarding summer. Now, I don't want to plant these ideas in your mind. You may not hear it, but let's just be prepared. You could definitely hear, well, you know, I heard it today. All my friends, I just don't know if they'll afford this. They're so busy. They're traveling a lot right now. Just not sure. Let me ask and get back to you. Yeah, sorry, that one. Then say, not a problem. Why don't we go ahead and pencil in a date and I'll follow back up on Wednesday. Does that sound okay? Just again, get their permission. Or from GoPro, when is a good time to follow back up? That's actually typically what I ask. And if they don't really give me an answer, then I'll put a day. And I keep it pretty short, not far out. If you still continue to hear no, remember we've tiered down. No problem. I would at least love to get you on some product. How about if I brought a sample by? Are you more into nutrition or skincare? If you get a voicemail, are you going to leave all the details on a voicemail? No. Then just say, yeah. Hey, you know, Judy, it's Connolly. I had something I wanted to run by you. You know, I have a quick question. Give me a ring. What else? The fact, feeling, belief, ask. I don't want you to get like too caught up on this where you're like nervous, like, did I say the fact? Oh my gosh, I forgot the belief. It's over. You know, it's not that. Like at the end of the day, you just need to be you. But we do just want to be really short and sweet and to the point. So, you know, does anybody want to give me an example of someone that or something they've had a tough time with and try to role play it?
I have just a tough time in general coming out of my shell and asking people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm finding that, one, my group is really small.
Mm-hmm.
And two, I've already asked those people. So now I'm like reaching out to people I haven't talked to in ages.
Perfect.
So now I'm trying to figure out how can I connect with them again without being like, there's a reason why she's calling me. You know, what does she want, kind of thing.
Right.
So how do I?
That's such a good one. And there is a reason why, so just let them know. So you can just say, like, you know, even say you did a Facebook reach out. If you haven't seen them on Facebook, say, you know, hey Kelly, it's Sonia. I know we haven't talked in a while. I wanted to run something by you. Would you mind giving me your cell, or here's mine? Then when you call, just say, I know you're probably wondering why in the world I'm calling, so I'll just get to the point, and then, you know, if you have time after, let's chat and catch up.
It's so much better to hit that head on and be honest, because if you know, are working this and that and talking about this and asking about this and telling, and then 30 minutes later,
Super
then
awkward.
they go, that's why she called.
Yeah, that's
She didn't
why.
care about my kids and my trip and my work and my move. This is what she wanted. My youngest daughter, Natalie, had somebody do that to her, and she was so excited that this person who was like a mentor to her in college called, and 30 minutes into the conversation, she was wanting her to try isogenics. And,
So
and
that's
a
why
total
you
turn off.
feel awkward.
If she had just said from the beginning, I am so excited, and
Yeah.
I have started my business, I thought of you because, and now we could have answered that question, and then if she could have told her she's an RBOC consultant, and then he could have caught up if this lady wanted to do it. But yeah, I got that training early on.
Yeah.
It just gives you such a relief of how you're going to make that call, because otherwise you're stressed the whole time going.
Yeah. Okay.
And
And
they're
it looks
not
like
gonna
you're ashamed of what you're calling about.
Yeah, so just get to the point. In all your calls and anytime you're asking about the business, you know, that's how a professional would act anyways, right? And so that's what we have to remember too. So it won't be awkward. You might feel awkward, but it won't be
I'm like,
awkward.
I can't call this person.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in like a year.
Yeah, and you know what? I have had people join my business. I mean, I have people, some girl I didn't talk to since high school, and she hosted for me a few months ago because I started by asking her if she'd watch the 2 videos, then it led to a sneak peek, and she hosted. I mean, we had talked to her 12 years. So it was fun, and we caught up, you know. So don't worry, just do it now. Step outside of your shell now,
Okay.
because you'll have to no matter what.
I was already having a
Another
Yeah.
good thing that you can say is to use the phrase "a one-time favor." I mean,
Yeah,
we were,
Dreamy trains on that when
yeah,
she does
just,
this.
you know, not gonna be asking you, 5 times a year to do this. Just a one-time favor to help me meet some new people as I get this off the ground and kind of let them know one time.
All right, okay.
What time is it? I want to make sure we have time to actually.
5:53.
Any other?
Can you get another example of voicemail? Because I was writing and I was like, oh wait.
Voicemail?
Yeah, like if someone doesn't answer.
Yeah,
I
just
think that
say,
freaks me out the most. about
hey,
not
it's
talking.
Jamie. Just give me a call back when you have a minute.
Oh, but like that.
That's all I do.
Oh, okay.
You guys know how simple I am.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, what are you gonna just leave a voicemail and then they just listen? And then people, they're like me. I don't like listening to long voicemails. So
All you're gonna remember is it's Jamie and I should call you back.
yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, it doesn't matter what you say, that's all they're gonna
I
remember.
mean, I might say like, hey, it's Jamie. Give me your call back. I hope you're doing well. I'll talk to you soon. Just have a quick question for you.
But nothing wrong.
No. No. If they're already a client and we're talking about running a special or something, then I might say, hey, I thought of you. I got a great Arbonne special. But yeah. And then when they call back, same thing. Hey, let me just get to the point, and then I'd love to catch up. Let me just let you know why I called. Any other scary ask or
How often do you use texting
I use
to
texting
set
a
the
lot.
appointment? So do I.
So in our last Booking Blitz, sometimes it was silent in here because we were doing messaging and emailing. I booked a party today through email, but that is not uncommon. But these are people I've talked to in the past month. It's not like if it's someone I have not talked to in a long time, because we don't want to just seem like one of those people. I think it's more genuine. It's harder, obviously, but it is more genuine if we get there because it sets us apart from other companies and other people.
How is your verbiage differently when you're texting or emailing versus? Are you still doing the that feeling? Believe?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, if it's someone who's just like a really good client or friend or they've hosted before, I might just say, hey, I'm running this host special. I thought of you. We're going to keep it so simple. Can you just get 3 or 4 friends together this month? That's all I'm asking. It'll be good for you because you'll get rewards, and I know you probably need to stock up. Another one I like Jeanette did is the fact like, hey, I know you ordered 3 months ago, and you're probably beginning to run low on product.
Smart.
So I would love to show you how to earn that at 80% off. And again, see, I like skip feeling and belief. It's okay. As long as you're really getting to that. Fact is important because it starts off with them thinking right away, like, oh yeah, I am going to need product. And then you're just getting to the point with your ask. What else? You guys can, Jeanette help me with some of these ideas. Like, give me some more ideas of things you do because I just typically do this similar verbiage, but I think it is really nice if we have time to really think of a specific fact. I think that's nice for people to hear. I know you're home all summer with your kids and you're probably dying for some wine with girlfriends. If I could show you how to have fun and, not show you, I could come over, pamper you and a few girlfriends and just have an evening for yourself. Would you be open to it? Would you be open? Would you be willing? So that's good verbiage too. All right.
I'm wondering if some of these, those of us that have preferred clients, and that for brand new, you still get the new card. I love the new card. I've just started my business, but for those of us who can't use that, if we can start with that preferred client special for this month,
I was
just to get the
looking at
dialogue
what-
going.
I mean, the things on the picture, on the source,
Anything counts.
okay, because then it says plus hundreds of other items. So it's
Things
anything,
have- I
anything-
finally got it today.
What-
from
okay,
Anything plus the
those-
full control and
and the
the thermo
thermo
booster
right,
that
you
are
can
over.
over.
But otherwise, it's their choice. So they should have.
So just like they were the first, when they were first PC
Just
order.
that's the words they get. Same choices they have.
Oh,
Now
okay.
they're making decisions.
And we're concluding our training. So I forgot we were recording, ladies and gentlemen. So go now. Basically, what we like to do is we'll role play for a minute, and then we love to go. Just do it. Blitz, call, book.